that right, Fei Shao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. Your healer, Jiaoqiu, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die, to cure your rage. I told him before that the only way to save you would be in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear. I told you before, Foxian and Morrison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Morrison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Shenzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Shenzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolfmasters. Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Oh, the light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
I fight, so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. And then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become Fei Shao.
Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Use Terror Split to end the shadow of Fei Zhao. Bring it on, nerd.
In my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
Bam. Bam. Boom. Bam, bam, bam.
Victory is inevitable.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
The wolf hunt mission has finally come to a smooth end. As the warhead is defeated and slain, the wolf troopers can no longer resist and are completely overwhelmed by the Cloud Knights. Stella and Moze then find Zhao Zhou, who is on death's door, so he's not dead. He's still good. Okay. there's hope. And this time there's one more business that must be settled with the affair around Hulei's jailbreak. Who was behind it? You know, like they said, Ling Sha was... Nah.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
That was an epic battle. I'm just gonna finish it off right now. This is already a long video, I know that, but I'm just gonna finish it off right here. Who's this?
Welcome, Miss Ling Sha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look? All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Ling Sha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling Prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes, you sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling Prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borson's escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling Prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauron, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill.
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling Prison.
Wait, just like that?
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Celeron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right.
I mean, really, just like that? It's not
You
unexpected.
were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy in you, you should understand the reasons behind everything I've done.
Nope.
Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Ling Sha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a
really?
hint of empathy.
Oh, despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Ling Sha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance, yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why?
Not really.
Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance.
Oh.
However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma.
Interesting.
The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation.
How exactly? What?
Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers.
That's-
It would not need to worry about casualties.
I mean, kind
Once
of.
the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Bailu!
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dunhung and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Lawfu's High Elder?
Yes.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
Like the same thing that happened to Don Hung. Interesting.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Tara. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I
Interesting
won't
wording.
forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Don Hung, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Oh, okay, Jesus. Wow. That was quick. He just went for it.
Do whatever it takes. Make sure that you lie.
The stench of evil. Be a
That
pure
was-
body and mind.
Wow. Alright, I'm starting to like Don Hung.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Yeah, this is
Season.
crazy.
I'm honored, since you're already here. Why not have a
No hesitation at all.
Gonna hold everyone back again.
Can I change my team line up, please? Okay, thank you. Let's organize this a little bit. The Sampo, you. This is like I can actually use this team now, not in like the
Do whatever it takes.
boss battle or whatever.
Make sure that
The Fei Zhao battle.
Out. The stench of evil.
We do
Time to
this.
fulfill.
We do this. Oh, I don't have my extra skill point actually. And I need to take out those guys. Okay, that's fine. That'll be fine. I got a plan.
little more sugar. I'm honored,
This.
since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Yeah. I really need to get rid of those two.
Didn't hurt.
Actually, you know what's a really good way to get rid of those
Good
guys?
times.
Or
Time
at
to
least their
say goodbye.
Reaper, like Luca can just
Boom.
get rid of all buffs, and that counts as a buff. Pella can do the same thing too, so. Like, it's surprising how strong they are.
What are you waiting for?
In the
Betray
context
my
of this
customers?
fight, I mean.
I
But I mean,
charge
being
extra.
able to get rid of buffs in general is pretty strong. That's one of the reasons. Oh my god, okay. That's one of the reasons why I, like, built up
Allow
my
me to
Luca.
purge the root of the problem. Be
Get
a pure body
this.
and mind.
I just need the
More
help.
business, eh?
Stand still.
I'm gonna save up my skill points for my Link Shot and my Sampo.
Get it together.
Yeah, we do
Time to
this.
fulfill.
This actually, this isn't gonna weakness break him. It does a good chunk of weakness, but it's not gonna break. I'll do Link Shot
The
here.
truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
Maybe I should have waited for him to spawn
better
in
to
the
make
other
no
enemies. Oh well.
Stand still.
Watch him spawn him in right now. Yep.
I'm honored.
We
Since
do
you're
this,
already
this
here,
weakness breaks him, and then we
have a
combo to...
Good times. Time to say bye.
That might be enough damage
boom.
to kill him? Yeah, perfect. That way he loses his health, or his healing. We do this, and then we hope Sampo hits him multiple times.
What are you waiting for? To
Could have
betray
been
my
more.
customers?
But
I
it's
charge
fine,
extra.
because he's dead. Perfect.
Dragon Lady, are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
Jiaoqiu,
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the sage queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interests, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the Wardance is bound to be gruesome.
Nah, we dealt with it.
Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Yippee! And we're back to our Trailblazer. Operation Wolf Hunt Showdown has ended. The messenger. Okay, never mind. Meanwhile, in the Alchemy Commission, Stella's mourning for someone.
Miss March.
What? What? Or just said I didn't think you. There's so much we didn't have a chance to say.
Miss March! My dear Miss March!
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
No. This kind of make-believe adds a genuine touch. This was, by the way, help! This is a zombie!
Are you amused?
Yes, I am. Very
All right,
amused.
enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus.
Don't call me a
okay?
doofus.
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Shao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation.
True.
If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hules with just one strike.
I don't know about that. Well, maybe.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay.
Yeah, you
but
suck.
I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Nice. Alright, well, looks like this is finally coming to an end. I might as well finish it off. This video will probably be split into like multiple parts, but because it's like I'm pretty sure it's 2 hours long already.
Look who's here.
The recording
the
alone.
beloved Trailblazer and the charming 7.
Thank you.
You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, you are here with March to visit masters, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Did Master did Master Yuli run out on her own? Master Yanqing didn't make it in the end? Imagine.
Hey, what's your words? Don't you jinx my master! His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest.
What about
Considering the
Xiao Xiao?
intense battle
Like,
with
what's
Hule,
happening with him?
and then with General Fei Xiao. The rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore. Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
She's a lot tougher than Yanqing.
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Zhuming have.
I heard from Moze about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Moze. Did you get hurt?
Nah. The enemies were mostly taken care of by General Fei Xiao. Now that I think about it, I didn't really have a chance to get her.
I can guess why. General Fei Xiao is just too strong.
True.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Ling Xiao. What about that smiley fox healer and the guy with the hood?
Moze?
Thank goodness
How
you
did
and
I
the
pronounce
others found Jiaoqiu.
How
He
is
lost
he?
a lot of blood and needs to rest properly.
Xiao Xiao, my
He and
beloved.
Moze are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission.
Forcibly confined
All
them.
three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. A
Value.
silver lining in this misfortune.
Oh, it looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit?
I
Fruit?
would normally say no, because they need to rest. But alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who's just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission. If you're looking to meet her, the Luminescent Depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
Oh, he's
Sound
alive.
of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
Could say the same about you.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Jiaoqiu. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the Shackling Prison.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Boriston assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Jiaoqiu, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
Isn't that a good thing?
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moze and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then,
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with.
Wasn't it?
You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
the resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisson are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I feel like she really is the emanator of the hunt now. It makes sense. I think it makes sense.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
Seed of divine foresight.
I apologize for my tardiness, once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Oh, General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the Wardance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. they bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in the dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the Wardance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges." She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears, have come true. It's just... the Xianzhou Luo Fu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the Wardance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Murden's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Luo Fu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luo Fu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events. From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Luo Fu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantilia.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison and sway the Lawfu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus' insurrection was unsuccessful. But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts, it risks disintegrating into a pile of sand.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber Eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle, where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively. We gather today not just to tackle the Luo Fu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Jingyuin, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
An ancient bell has been struck in the depths of the... Okay, well, thus light bursts forth in the... Okay,
Hello,
again.
everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us, or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jinyuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luo Fu, but an uninvited third guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jinyuan's intellect shines as brightly as the Seer strategist's. With the Luo Fu caught in such strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
All right. Thanks to Mr. Jinyuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchui has concluded. Mr. Jinyuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luo Fu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead.
Oh yeah, that's
Their real aim
obvious.
was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin of the blonde traveler. To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the swarm author?
Loja follows propagation?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Shackling Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchue has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Lafu.
Wait, what?
3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Roommate's here?
Do you remember your name?
My name is...
What the shit?
I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Lafu.
What the fuck? You just gonna drop that bomb on us? You're just gonna... Okay, yeah, sure, that's cool. Okay then. Yeah, sure, I guess. Tingyun lives. Oh my god. Really? Just like that? It's just like that? That... I mean, I'm all for it. Oh my god, that's insane. What? Really? Oh my god, that was a great story arc. Great story arc. I'm at the very least glad that Jiaoqiu is still alive. Ting Yun coming back is insane. Apparently, if I understood it right, which I probably didn't, to be fair, Locha follows propagation, or not follows, he serves the propagation. They said something about propagation in the blonde traveler's coffin, which I'm assuming that is Locha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Where is he? There he is, this guy. Locha. Yeah, carrying a coffin wherever he goes. Yeah, it's definitely Locha. He has something to do with propagation. I don't know what's happening. That was very good. I really like that. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this story arc, I guess. I guess all we can do now is just wait. No, I'll obviously do the Wardance later. But for now, that's it for this. And I'll see you all next time.